Davison. Upright fighter, and has landed some vicious blows of himself with that right hand. It's going to be a tough fight to judge. Ooh, lefts and rights by Davison. Midpoint of round 8. Parker from Philly. Some of the middleweights in the past: Giardello, George Benton, Stanley Hayward, Benny Briscoe out of Philadelphia, Gypsy Joe Harris, Bobby Watts, Eugene Hart. Some say that he may be the best of the lot. Got his hands full with Davison tonight. Davison fighting in quite a tradition himself. He's working out of the same famed gymnasium, the Brewster Gym in Detroit, that spawned Joe Louis and Sugar Ray Robinson, Lester Felton. Davison scoring.
The way these guys
a good right hand by Davison.
As I was saying, the way these guys are going, I consider both of these fighters great prospects. Beautiful right hand by
There's a cut now over the right eye of Curtis Parker. Parker, a slight bleeding over the right eye. First cut of the fight. There have been no knockdowns. Final minute of round 8.
Now you will see Davison become very, very aggressive now. Because he sees blood, and the first reaction to a fight to see blood is to become very aggressive.
2 rounds to go and a little extra after the bell. Now let's go to Ferdy Pacheco.
We're standing here with Tom Jones appearing at Caesar's Palace, Harry Wall, the president of Caesar's Palace, and probably the finest fighter ever to put on a pair of boxing gloves, the greatest fighter of all time, Muhammad Ali. What do you see, Ali, in this fight? How do you see it?
This other fight in the over here reminds me of Joe Frazier. Relentless reclaim. This guy reminds me of himself. I want to say hello, happy birthday to my daughter Hannah and Dustin Bingham, and hello to Veronica, and I'll call you later.
Okay, Ali, who do you pick a winner, Ali?
I pick the boxer. I think you're not pointing.
Davidson. The young Muhammad Ali. Good luck to you, Ali.
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Happy birthday from all of us.
All right, Daddy hasn't forgotten.
And now back to Dick at ringside.
All right, Ferdy, and Daddy hasn't forgotten those at home. Dwight Davison ready for round 9. Curtis Parker. Well, these last 2 rounds are critical. Anyone's bout, it would appear. Davison with a little Ali move of his own there. The windmill warning.
Davison seems to be pretty confident, but what he should be doing is working on that cut with Parker.
Fans like Davison's work in round 8. Good right hand by Davison. Parker, they worked on that right eye. Looks like they've done a good job in his corner. Curtis Parker's mother at ringside. Scoring heavily. Parker says his idol in sports is Tony Dorsett, the great National Football League running back of the Cowboys. Well, his style is unlike Dorsett. He doesn't run at all. He's right up the middle.
Davison's moving now. He's giving that angle, like I said earlier. He's doing the right thing, working the body, and here he has Parker hurt.
He sees him.
Parker's completely confused, and I think he's a little dazed now.
I think he senses something here, Ray. His killer instinct is up. He's fighting a lot different.
Davison, an all-state wrestler in high school in Michigan and an outstanding swimmer. And he's showing that boxing, which came late in his athletic career, he's handling that well, too, as we're halfway through round 9. And it appears that Detroit has a couple of outstanding young boxers, fighters in Thomas Hearns and Dwight Davison.
Dwight Davison's looking for a title shot, a middleweight title shot, and he deserves it. Although a loss doesn't hurt either one of these fighters here tonight because they're certainly facing 2 great fighters in each other.
Parker's fighting on sheer determination and instinct. Whereas Davison, he knows for a fact he's in control, and what he should be doing now is staying off of Parker and start delivering that right hand again because it's very effective.
was really weary.
Detroit also proud of Elmer Kenty, the champion, lightweight champion. The city of champions back in the 30s, the Motor City Detroit. Their boxing tradition lives here in 1980.
Emmanuel Stewart has done a tremendous job with the Detroit City Fighters.
Seems though all the guys in Detroit are very tall. String beam.
Parker wild with a right hand. Oh, Davison connecting underneath again with a right. He gets an awful lot on that short right hand underneath, doesn't he?
Very powerful, too. He's delivering it just right. He should do this throughout the fight.
And that's round 9. 1 round to go. A reminder, fans, Sunday, NBC Sports World goes to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 2 more unbeaten fighters to battle for the Super Bantamweight Championship. Champion Wilfredo Gomez, 29 victories, all by knockout, and 1 draw against Derek Holmes, 14 victories, 1 draw, and 10 of his wins by knockout. And Holmes was the last man to beat Gomez, though, that coming as an amateur.
Here's the kind of action we saw throughout the whole fight, with Parker going in and Davison trying to retaliate.
All right, we're ready for round 10. Dwight Davison, Curtis Parker. And at least from those at ringside, they feel that Parker's going to have to score a knockout to win it. But that is the unofficial view. Davison, a big winner in our poll at ringside in round 9.
I know it's a little blood in Parker's corner from his mouth. That's the effect of those uppercuts by Davison's. They are very short and very powerful.
You got 2 hands free.
That has been his big punch, the right hand underneath. And he scored almost at will the last 3 rounds with it.
And you can sense the desperation in Curtis Parker. They've sent him out to do or die here because he's got to win this round. He's got to win it big if he's got any kind of a chance at all.
He still has a chance, Freddie. Remember, Parker can end the fight with 1 punch. He's such a power puncher.
And remember, he can get nailed coming in that desperation and end it that way.
You take a chance to get a chance, I always say.
You get nothing for nothing.
Whoops, that's a slip. There you see the strength of Davison. He met Parker coming straight in and actually wrestled him to the canvas.
Well, there's that wrestling experience. Leverage, balance.
Davison has a very powerful set of legs for a 160-pounder. There you see them. He is well built downstairs.
What sheer guts Curtis Parker's got. You just have to take off your hat to a guy, that little guy that's that gutty as Curtis Parker. He's not giving an inch.
This one is someone we'll be reading about in this next year, a definite frontliner in the middleweight battle for the championship. Parker scoring inside in the final round. Less than a minute remaining.
I think you'll see both these fighters fighting for the middleweight title within the next year and a half.
Davison's ahead on points, but I see here, he's fighting inside. That means he's trying for a knockout.
He left himself open, and Parker just missed with that left right.
All right, let's get back. Come on, you got it. You count it. Come on.
And it'll be interesting. The judges, they have to accord some respect to Parker as they score each round for his aggressiveness. Now Davison trying to dance away and box. Weathering out round 10.
All right, come on, let's get, come on.
Seconds to go.
10 seconds to wait, 10 seconds. Finish strong.
And the final bell. Dwight Davison, Curtis Parker. One man apparently will leave with his first loss. We'll have the official decision in just a moment.
All right, Dwight, you got it.
Fans at ringside thought Davison won. What'd you think at home? Well, right now, here's the official decision in Chuck Hall. Ladies and gentlemen.